Cracks are showing in the new coalition government as New Zealand First pushes for work for the Dole schemes. Regional Economic Development Minister Shane Jones says there'll be no more sitting on the couch for young people on benefits.
But the detail of how these schemes would work and whether they should come with penalties could create tension. Political reporter Katie Bradford has more.
The 1991 so-called mother of all budgets saw National introduce a controversial work for the Dole scheme aimed at getting thousands of young people off benefits. Now Regional Economic Development Minister Shane Jones has created a stir by suggesting he wants to repeat history.
They'll be made to go to work, and where it's necessary to pay them.
He hopes many of those jobs will be in Northland, where the 7.3% unemployment rate's among the highest in the country. Mr Jones suggests people who've been on the dole for longer than 6 months should get their hands dirty, planting trees or working in regional tourism schemes. But there are concerns over exactly how it would work.
What we've got here is an opportunity to create an industry with good employment prospects in it. Let's do that and bring that to people who want work rather than forcing people against their will.
In Whangarei today, people were divided over the idea of a new work for the Dole scheme.
If they don't want to work, don't give them any money.
It's a great idea, and I think that would be a good incentive.
Are you just putting someone in a job that may not be suitable for the job?
The Prime Minister insists any such project would pay the minimum wage. And there could be further disagreement within the coalition government. Shane Jones believes there should be penalties if people don't take up offers of work. But the Greens want even existing sanctions removed, while Jacinda Ardern's concerned about the heavy-handedness of some of those penalties.
Sanctions already exist within our welfare system, and the discussion that Cabinet will have is how they apply in this specific program.
You're probably going to see paralysis because the Labor Party's trying to square the circle of no sanctions at all from the Greens and New Zealand First wanting to have some obligations on these people.
There are already many taxpayer-funded regional youth employment schemes, so would Labor be looking at an extension of those?
Some of the areas where we're targeting are areas where we have seen higher levels of unemployment, where we also need to see investment in regional economic development and job opportunities.
But no proposals have officially been taken to Cabinet, and as they say, the devil is in the detail.
They don't seem to be singing in tune, Katie. Is this a sign of divisions within the coalition government?
Well, Shane Jones almost just threw this idea out there yesterday on TVNZ's Q&A. Jacinda Ardern has then had to spend the day clarifying the position, hosing parts of it down. The big issue is around this area of sanctions or penalties. But what it shows are the competing interests Jacinda Ardern now has to deal with between New Zealand First, Labor and the Greens. They're different positions, different interests on issues like this. Now, as you heard, no paper has yet gone to Cabinet. Shane Jones says he hopes to take proposals before Christmas, and that's where it'll really come up to test Jacinda Ardern, is how the different ministers get their views across, how they feel about it, how these schemes are going to work. This is the first big issue like this of what you can expect in number we're likely to see. The first big issue like this for Jacinda Ardern to have to deal with in this new government, and we should see more details over the next couple of weeks.
At Parliament, Katie Bradford, thanks.